Hello everyone, welcome to class time. Dear friends, we are continuing with class 9 geography, chapter 2, and first part is already dealt. In case you have not watched, you will find it in the playlist. You may watch it from there. Only then you can have a better connection of this. As for the first part, what we had seen is about the origin of the people on earth and its relationship with the nature, be it man-made, the environment, be it man-made or the natural environment. And there we came to know that initially there were three groups of human being, human race. There were three groups, and they were Caucasides, Negroid and Mongoloid. And today we are going to learn in depth of these particular groups. So in your book it is not in the chart form, dear friends, it is only in the paragraph form. I have made it chart for to make it easier for you all to understand. But suppose there is a question where you are asked to write description, describe, that way you may present it in the form of paragraph, or else in a different way. Simply if you are told to write the characteristics of this groups of people or human race, you may present it in the table form. Now without getting delayed, see, I have made the three groups. Certain things may not be so clearly captured within the camera frame, dear friend, no worry, I will be reading it out to you all also. You will find it from there too. The Caucaside, we are starting from here. We are starting it from here, so maybe we can fully focus to that. This will be better for you all. Caucaside. So first one is largest human race, and more than half of the world population. This particular group of human race is the largest one in the world, and more than half of the people of the world's population belong to this particular group. If we look into the subgroups, because it is not merely as a Caucaside today, it has split it into different small groups, and those some of the groups are like Nordic and Alpine and Mediterranean of Europe, Indo-Aryan of South Asia, and Semitic Hamitic of West Asia. So these are subgroups of this particular human race. And if we look into the features of these groups, the physical structure, you remember yesterday we were in the previous class we were talking about morphological characteristics. So morphological, the physically they are different, in their structure. Those are if we look among the Europeans, this particular group of people, among the Europeans will have white skin. But if it is the case of Indians and Asia, then people will have olive oil like color, the body skin color will be olive oil. As for the hairstyle, it will be it is generally straight, only partially it is found curly. The color of the hair is both found in black and brown. As for the nose, it is sharp and narrow. So this is all about this particular group, more or less. Now let's come to this group, that is Negroid. In this group, what do we see? The first one says half of the world's population. Here this particular group we find largely in Africa, South India, Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia. This many region mostly we find. Of course the other places also it must be there, but recorded mostly they are in these regions. Now subgroups from this Negroid also there are many small groups coming up, and those groups are Nilotic Hamitic in East Africa, Bantu in Central and South Africa, then Bushman and Pygmy, they are in West Africa. Dear friends, you might have noticed all these are in Africa, that is why it is told largely found in Africa. Then next is Melanson in Southeast Pacific Ocean region, and next one is Australide in Southwest Oceania areas. Okay, so these are the subgroups of this Negroid race. Okay, dear friends. Now, and as for the features of this particular group are they are of dark skin. Okay, they have curly hairstyle. Okay, hair is curly, and as for the nose, it is wide and blunt. Okay, and these people are quite tall in stature. So this is all about Negroid, dear friends. All right. Now let us try to see the Mongoloid groups. Let us see the third group, that is Mongoloid. Dear friends, this particular group, okay, they largely live in Central and East Asia, and they are also in Southeast Asia part. Okay, dear friends. Then as for the subgroup of this, which are mostly known to us, because in the prior groups, the subgroups we saw, the small groups coming out from there, we saw when the names were not much known to us. Okay, but as for this, they are quite familiar to us, like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Burmese, Thai, and Vietnamese. Okay, Vietnamese. Okay, Vietnamese, not vitamins. Okay, Vietnamese. Now if we go for the features of these people, okay, more or less we know it, because we have been seeing these people also, some of these people. So skin color, you will see yellowish type. Okay, skin color. Their eyes smaller in shape, they will have straight hair. Okay, very common. And if we look in Assam, their subgroups, some of their subgroups are found in Assam also, like tribal group, some of the tribal groups belong to this particular race also. They are Bodos, Karbis, Garos, Ravhas, Misings are some of the tribal groups. Okay, dear friends. So all these three are the human race. Okay, major human races we have been seeing it in the previous class. So and now let us try to see the spread and distribution of these people. Okay, how did they spread? Okay, what helped them to go around the world? Because they were initially in the central part of Africa, which is regarded as the origin, okay, birthplace of human race, Homo sapiens species. Because your question was in the prior class, like name the species to which human being belong, and what is the name for that is, the name for that is Homo sapien. And another question was, what are the major divisions of human race? They are these three major divisions, you have already seen it. And another question was like, what is the birthplace of human being or human race? Okay, and that is Africa. Okay, central part of Africa. Now dear friends, let us try to see the other portion of your chapter. Now let us try to see the spread and distribution of major human races. Dear friends, we have come across that these three groups of people, okay, three human race, they originated. See, the first point itself says the from the information of modern archaeologists. Okay, modern archaeologists information says us like this, that human being appeared at least 1 lakh years ago in the central part of Africa. Okay, this is more or less the information given to us. And the another information that slowly they formed three groups, and already we have come across those three groups. And these three groups, okay, these three groups started spreading. See, since in the beginning itself they were in central part of Africa, so central part of Africa became the prime location for the human race origin, and the continent of Asia became the central prime location, secondary location for the human race. Remember dear friends, prime location is Central Asia, Africa. Okay, and the secondary location for the human race origin is continent of Asia, which is the second location. Okay, dear friends. Then these people started spreading or migrating, and which took nearly 25 to 30 years. Okay, 25 to 30,000 years ago. Okay, this took place, and when these people started moving from one place to another, even there happened of intermixing. Intermixing means of one group of a tribe, one group of a people and the other group of people, they come together, and of this particular group of people, for both the group of people, they give their sons and daughters in marriage in exchange. So intermixing. Okay, so intermixing started happening. Moreover, in the previous videos we have seen that this human being, okay, from the species of Homo sapien, that took us back, that it had its existence, okay, or had its origin in the ice age, when the world was covered with the ice, and central part of Africa, okay, more or less if we see the globe, that part was bit hot, I mean warmer than any other area. Okay, other parts were fully covered, and central part of Africa to the nearing the equator. Okay, nearing the equator, being little hot, the life had its origin. Now, since it takes us back to the ice age, and Homo sapien, the human being, okay, started originating during the ice age, and the other areas of the world was covered with the snow, people did not move anywhere. Rather, it was not possible for them to move, okay, because it was fully covered. Then slowly, after the ice age, when the ice age was more or less getting decreased, okay, more or less getting past, okay, the people started moving to the northern part of north part and the northeast direction of the world. Okay, to the northern side also people started moving, and also to the northeastern direction also they started moving. And when they were moving that way, okay, moving away from their birthplace, some places the water body became a block for them. Water was there, vast body of water, they can't swim those days, okay. Swimming and going, a big water body was not possible for them, so they got settled in those places only in the bank of the river side. And some places, what happened, this water body, because of the ice age was not completely over, okay, not completely, some places were still cold, the water had become ice. So when it had become ice, it became a linkage between two land body. This side one land is there, and this side one land is there, okay, and in between water. If this water becomes ice, people can simply walk from here up to here. Yes or no? So that way the water body served as a linkage or bridge between the two land body, okay, and people could move from one place to another easily. One example is being given, like Bering Strait, okay, that is Bering Strait, we can say between Siberia and Alaska, okay, that example is given. That also had turned into ice, and people could use it as the passage. Okay, dear friends. Then the movement, few movements, I mean only just two movements are mentioned here. Okay, like Mongoloid group of people, they moved to central and south part of America. Mongoloid group of people, and as for the Caucasoid group of people, they moved to Europe. Okay, now in India, the Indo-Aryan, Indo-Aryan people, what we see in India, okay, those people actually belong to Mediterranean group, and which was Mediterranean group of Caucasoid migrated. Okay, this Indo-Aryans were of the Mediterranean group of Caucasides. Okay, they belong to this Caucasoid race, and they were migrated from South Europe. Okay, dear friends. Then as for the, we see is white skin people, okay, white skin colored people in South Africa and Australia and New Zealand. These people belong to Nordic of Caucasoid. Okay, Nordic of Caucasoid, they were from west of Europe. Indo-Aryans were from south of Europe, and these people, white skin people in these places, whatever is mentioned, they are from west of Europe. Okay, so mostly this Caucasoid group of people are found in the world. That is why it is told half of the world's population belong to this particular group. Dear friends, try to answer to this question that follows after the video, and this will be surely helpful for you in the coming days. That's all, dear friends. See you people in the next class. Thank you.